What's up, Lemmings? Dirt Diesel here. Very bad connection. Poor connection. Alright. Here we go again. Well, see the title. Now let's cut to the chase. If you saw my vlog earlier, it's like Bad Authority. I tried to do a different title on this. I started the live stream and I canceled it. But still, poor connection. It's like all I ever get is poor connection, so I don't know. Anyway, here's what I'm talking about. You see the date there. When you get back, leave the keys and fuel card in the truck. Well, there was talk about me switching from the Kenworth to the Peterbilt. They got keys, but they ain't got extra fuel cards. So, the only time you're turning in a fuel card is when you're being fired. And they ain't got an extra one, so they need that fuel card. So anyway, let's go to this. So I'm in the yellow. Goofy is P, and, well, I'm in the yellow. So Goofy is in blue. See if I got comments. No, I ain't got comments. And I got poor connection, so I don't know if I even got anybody in the house. Anyway, I didn't get my deposit. I already told you, blah, blah, blah. You need to send in the paperwork. No, not true. I don't have to hand you the paperwork. I can take a picture of it. Gee, I wonder how the broker got paid for the backhaul. I took a picture of it and sent it to him. Gee, I wonder how or why. Because he asked for it. This knucklehead, every time I try to meet up with him, I'm with family, you know. I'm losing my voice, so. Anyway, so. Then, it's like, I already told you, I have paperwork, blah, blah, blah. So that's like around before 8 o'clock. Then randomly, as I'm trying to go to sleep, I have a 4-hour drive to get this reefer back to get it fixed because, well, whatever, that whole situation. But the load that I received or picked up, I called them and told them to strip it to customer because it was at 26 degrees and the highest it can go is 10. And if it goes higher than that, we're supposed to call them. So I did what the customer wants, not what Goofy wants in this Mickey Mouse operation. No. I signed the paperwork agreeing to the customer's wants and needs. Delivered in their own time, responsible for unloading, responsible for any lumper fees, responsible for any tolls, blah, 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 blah. All that stuff. All the fine print. Anyway, so randomly, 4 hours later, while I'm getting ready to sleep, I get that. So then I reply with that. Right? Then I get, it's common sense. I love when people say, it's common sense. How come the people that don't communicate and say, hey, you need to be here this time, or hey, I'm running a little bit late, or did you get what I sent you, or, those kind of questions. The people that don't do any of that, or I need you to do this, or it needs to be done in this time, they always do this. The people that don't communicate well always say this. It's common sense. No. I'm not a mind reader. And yes, that is true. That is true right there. You tell me things after I needed to know. I don't know what it means, but it's not my car. I took a route instead of interstates. These sections of interstates have no truck stops, no rest areas until I'm almost back on the 4 hour. drive. So I went a different way, an alternate route that has multiple small little mom and pop shops, truck stops. And then once you get up to a different interstate, there's two major truck stops, of which one of them, I was up at 4 a.m. You see the time right there, right? Right? Almost midnight. So what? He wants me to be awake for 24 hours, or so that's what I sent him. Right there. You see that? Trailer tired at midnight. Not to because they put $4,000 into the AC. All right, it's cold. It's cold AC, but the fan, the blower motor fan, doesn't even like the high speed is like a low speed. It doesn't circulate, doesn't blow the air, nothing. I'm outside doing whatever, get back in. Like if I just like disconnect and lower the landing gear, and pull the fifth wheel release and get out and back, I'm sweating balls. Then I'll cool off. Anyway, it doesn't cool you off. You're in there sweating balls. It's like actually driving down the road. It's better to like have the window open like 2 inches so it blows the air a little bit, even if it's 100 degrees outside. So, okay. So we have almost midnight, Saturday night into Sunday morning, right? So there's Sunday, right? So it goes from, I ask him, so you want me to drive the truck and trailer tired? Back the rest of the way. I'm half away. 4 hours, I'm halfway, 2 hours. No response. You see any response there Saturday, like 11:59 p.m. Saturday night? No, and the next response I get, basically 14 hours later, it's almost midnight, so that's 12 to noon. Okay, 30 later. 11 o'clock in the afternoon on a Sunday. This way, be careful. I'm calling the police now to report the truck stolen. And I'm pressing charges so you won't be surprised when they lock you up. Obviously, he's typing this because if he is speaking in it, those letters for the word "you" would not be. It would be spelled out. Y-O, not just the letter U. So, and very professional. Perfect grammar. So anyway, so this is what I reply. This. And what I was doing was, I just got to my house. I parked the truck where I park the truck when I'm on home time. I don't park it at the yard or his parking place because it's far away from where I live. So, since he was asking for the keys, he never once, there's no text that says I'm fired. None. Or, I don't need you next week, I'll let you know. You know what I'm saying? I need the key in the car to give to another driver. Or, I just need it because we're not going to run that truck for a while. It's going to go in the shop, so I don't have any work. Some kind of excuse or something. But, hold on a second. Where are you going? Nicole.
Hello, how are you?
You stopped back by?
Huh?
You didn't leave yet.
I had to come pick up some stuff.
Yeah, so are you gonna share?
I didn't even see you.
Yeah, they just want my money, that's it. Everybody wants my money. So, went out the wrong way, but it doesn't matter. I guess you could get out that way too. Anyway, so back to the program. So you see, this is the first you contacted me today. There's a mutual friend. His name is Jason. Well, I can't give him Goofy or Mickey Mouse as a nickname. Can't call him Minnie Mouse because, well, hey, it already says Jason on there. And no, Jason is not on YouTube. So, just for the fact, it's not anybody on YouTube or social media, to the best of my knowledge. He doesn't know I had this channel. He might have a channel I don't know about. Who the blank knows? Anyway, so I sent Goofy this. Jason said you were going to pay me cash instead of transfer. You know, we're going to meet at a place. So, that's why that was, like 2 minutes after he sent me, I replied. He doesn't send me something for 13 plus hours. Do the math. 13 hours and 20 minutes. 11:51 to 1:11. Anyway, if I have my 11:51 right, maybe that's when I sent something back to him. Anyway, but you get the drift. I haven't said that in a long time. You get the drift? Wow, I'm dating myself. Oopsie daisy. Anyway, so let's see if we got anybody here yet. No, I guess not. Very bad connection, so we'll see. It hasn't reconnected, so it shouldn't be choppy. So, what did I put? I was showing you the time. So this is what I wrote. Well, I guess I won't be able to deliver the truck and trailer if you reported it stolen, right? I was busy taking all my stuff out of it to return to you. And I needed to get a shower as I hadn't had an opportunity to do so for a few days now. True story, man. And I was sweating balls with the air leak that they were supposed to look at on Saturday. Well, that didn't happen. And this reefer situation also on Saturday. Oh no, the air leak was Friday. Occurred on Friday. I got it to hold air enough for the next day for them to look at, and they never came to look at it. Yes, the Mickey Mouse operation. I guess it's a Mickey Mouse or the Goof Troop, whatever you want to call them. Mickey Mouse Club, Goof Troop. Yeah. Anyway, I'm sure Disney is going to sue me or whoever has the rights. Is it Disney? Anyway, whatever. I don't know anything. I'm Dirt Diesel. I know nothing. So, I don't know proper English. I mean, look at my text. I mean, misspelled. No, the grammar's wrong. Punctuation's all off. Anyway, I digress. So, this goes on and on all day long. So, this is what I type. So, what am I doing now? So, what am I to do now for you, Kevin? Alright, Goofy's name is Kevin. Alright, I left that out of the bag. Anyway. Types out, where is the truck and trailer now? That's all he responds. He doesn't answer a single question of mine. He never even gave me a specific time, just ASAP. Well, as soon as possible doesn't mean the very next second. As soon as possible, like, there really is no, like, trucking, you can't just snap your fingers and make something happen. Come on now. I mean, look, whatever, I ain't even going to go into it, but anyway, so, like, where is it? I'm still asking questions. Are you firing me? I thought you were switching me to Peterbilt. Oh, yeah, well, another member of the Mickey Mouse crew is this guy, Vic. Anyway, not like anybody's going to figure out who I am or who they are. I'm not going to mention the company. I mean, there's no point. You know, DOT ain't going to see this, so what's the point? So, well, hold on. Where did that go? Alright, well, we'll pick another one. I mean, I feel like I'm the trucking exec right now, you know? I'm sitting in my vehicle, see? Well, I guess it's not good enough lighting, but there is. I guarantee you, this is a steering wheel right here. And anyway, that's the hood of the vehicle. See, there's the clock and the radio. Anyway, I feel like trucking executive with the camera turned the other way. Like I said, there's no reason to show my ugly mode. So back to the program. Already in progress. So I'm like, are you firing me? You know? Oh, I see there's nobody watching yet. Or nobody watching live. So, anyway. Thank you to all the 20 subscribers I have, but nobody's watching me live. But, yeah, so like this load that I had them strip is going to get reloaded on Monday. Well, this Vic guy already left her with the load. And there was talk from Goofy's and I's mutual friend, the one that asked me to help Goofy out with his truck that's been sitting 6 weeks because he let a driver go and can't find one. Anyway, so I'm like typing in all this stuff. You know why? It's documentation. Look, he keeps asking, where is my truck and trailer at? Well, guess what? You don't actually own it. The authority does. So you whatever. And I'm just like, every question I asked him, I was like, I guess you're never gonna pay me for this past week, basically. Nope, nothing about anything. How I'm getting paid. And the deposit always shows up Saturday. It didn't show up this week. I called the bank even, and it's their bank, not my bank. They made me open an account at their bank to get my paychecks, to get my work money. Anyway, so this guy's saying, until then, I have to finish filling out this police report. Tell him I cannot remove the truck if you report it stolen. It's not a car. So, again and again, answers none of my questions and keeps on asking the same one. Where's the truck at? Well, I got off the phone, money ain't in there. Let me get this. I know something is serious wrong with you. I've already told you more than once. The paper has to be turned in to get paid. No, it doesn't. You guys are not waiting to be paid to pay us. So, and there I say it. I bet the broker for that backhaul to New Jersey that I did well, I guess I missed the word, but probably paid. So, I ask again, well, why did our mutual friend keep communicate more with me than you do, Goofy? Why is he saying you're gonna pay me cash? That whole cash thing. I wasn't born last night. Most people jump for cash, so they'll do whatever for cash. You know? Oh, I'll pay extra next week. No, people ain't gonna do anything if they say, oh, it's less likely. So they want this truck back really bad. So, but the thing is, I keep asking how he's gonna pay me or when he's gonna pay me, and the mutual friend said, well, when I bring back the truck and give him the keys and the card, I'm going to get paid cash. I'm trying to verify that. He won't even answer a question. He's just saying, I called the police. So anyway, but here, I helped him out once before. Oh, and by the way, I got burned. There you see it. Shorted me money before. But because the mutual friend I really respect, and this gave me a chance to check out the authority and check out their customer. Well, there's a lot of authorities at their customer, so maybe I can work out something with one of them. But here's the deal. Here's what really pisses me off. I guess it's gonna have to be another video, but I'll say it this way, so I don't like give myself a reach around. There's probably about a list of 5 authorities that I was checking out. I mean, there's one like that I really want to be under, like I don't know, more than I don't even know what to say. I was gonna say something like silly or smart or perverted or all of the above, but anyway, there's like this one authority that if I had an authority, that's exactly how I would run it. Because there's a lot of different ways to do it. Like, these are the requirements. This is the paperwork. This is the percentages. This is what we cover. This is what we provide. This is what we do. This is what we haul. This is like, this and that and everything else. So there's a lot of variables. It's kind of like authorities are like made to order. If you have your own authority, you have, maybe think of it as a pizza with all the different toppings at a place. And then you go to another pizza shop and they have different toppings. And they have different prices for the toppings. One place might have I don't know, say they have tomato. And another place has tomato. Well, one place they're like slices of tomato, and then another place it's diced. Or another place has onion and it's red onion chopped, where a different place has like white onion that's like stringy and long and narrow. You get what I'm trying to say. So anyway, out of like the 4 or 5 or 6 authorities, there's one I really want to go to, and then there's one that asks for something that I had a courier business decades ago, and before I went out on my own, that's why I'm not afraid of buying a truck or anything like that. It's just like, okay, now I got federal rules. I ran a courier business. I had my own courier business. So taxes, paying employees, managing employees, getting customers, keeping customers happy. I wasn't federally regulated. I didn't have a green Bible to go by. I didn't have ELDs or anything like that, or paper or logbooks. None of that stuff. It was the same as having a landscaping business, like mowing grass, mowing people's lawns. That's how my career was. It just, well, the only difference was like, okay, you needed to pull a motor vehicle report on somebody's driver's license. What do you do? So yeah, trucking never scared me at all. And I never knew how much I would love it, but been doing it for a long time, and I just never went and got my own authority. I didn't see the point of taking 100% of the risk for, like if I had 10 trucks or something like that, okay, it makes sense. But it's like factoring. If I had like 10 trucks, I should have enough money saved up that I wouldn't have to factor, and I can wait and I can hire somebody to like go chase after money when people become delinquent, but I don't know. I'd rather just pay a factoring company to do that, handle all that stuff, and get paid and never worry about it. You know, which there are. Believe me, there are factoring companies that just no different. I took a picture of those 1-page bill. I'm pretty sure for that load going to Jersey, I'm pretty sure that broker has already been paid. Maybe it won't process until Monday, because it's Sunday or something. But I'm pretty sure they were already paid. So, yeah, him telling me like, oh, how come everybody else was paid? Oh, and this was a reefer trailer that went down, as I said before in a previous log, I think. I had one fixed, a different trailer fixed, last week. I took the time to drive it to wherever, and the money man had no questions. I just called him. He's like, just put Thermo King on the phone, and I'll take care of it. I'll give him my card number. It'll be taken care of. You ever need anything, just call me. Well, need you to get rid of Goofy, but whatever. I mean, I don't know. Maybe Goofy got naked pictures of the money man. Who knows? So, maybe money man don't even know Goofy's taking money from him. I mean, where's my money going to go? My paycheck was dispersed on Friday. Money man doesn't hold on. When it's time to pay, the money goes out of his accounts. He doesn't hold money like, oh, we don't have so-and-so's information. It goes to somebody else's account, and then they give it to him. Like, hey, I paid that bill already. Kind of mentality, you know what I'm saying? I paid the bill, like I gave you money to go to, I don't know, let's say the cell phone store to pay my cell phone bill. In his mind, all right, I gave that money, that cell phone bill is paid off, or paid, okay, now the difference is, if the cell phone company doesn't get paid, he's gonna have a double bill the next month. Well, an employee ain't gonna do, or a driver ain't gonna give them. We don't give out bills. Like, hey, you owe us money. You're supposed to give us paychecks or deposits or transfers or whatever, cash. So, anyway, like as I was saying, it's just there's one authority I really want to go to, and there's one that I eliminated, and then the other ones, it's just been back and forth, And the one I really want to go to, I can't really get a hold of. Can't get a hold of it because they also drive. So it's not like they sitting not doing anything. And Goofy here, his license is suspended. His CDL is suspended. So I tried to put in her first title, but then I had to cancel this thing and start it over again. And I was just like, I'm just gonna type in something short, and then I can like retitle it later. But I don't even get around to that. Anyway, so I guess it's back to the construction site this week, or just sit down and start filing all the authority paperwork. Start that process. Maybe that's what I should do this whole week. Do that, and then worry about going to make any money, or like, I don't know if everybody needs to make money, some kind of money. I don't have to make money every week, and maybe that makes me a target for people like this. Like, oh, okay, if I screw him and I decide not to pay him, he ain't gonna, he's just gonna like leave or whatever. Well, here's the thing: they reported the truck stolen, that's a false police report. They know I have the keys. They know I parked it. It is not stolen. If anything, has not been delivered or it's been abandoned. Let me think when I've ever heard of a driver quitting a company, abandoning a truck and trailer, being thrown in jail. Trying to think. Yeah. It's gonna take a while for me to remember the last time that happened. I'm being sarcastic, by the way. So for them to report that it's stolen, there's electronic logs now. See, here's the funny deal. Goofy is so stupid, piss poor businessman. He went and bought that stupid $75 at the truck stop. Yes, I'll say it. TransFlow ELD, that is garbage. Look at the reviews for Android. I have Android, so I don't know what it says in the Apple Store. But in the Google Play Store, rip after rip, piece of junk, blah, blah, blah. The worst thing ever made. Yeah. I haven't seen one. No, I mean, I read, I don't know, this was a little while ago, but I saw a guy where they're like, the guy's like, oh, they got like some social media person that tends to that and that actually comments. Well, you need to download the newest upgrade. He did that to a comment that was like, current, like a day before. And the guy said, I just downloaded this and it's garbage. So he has the current version. Yeah, who knows. But for any of y'all that don't know, I think, what is it? I forget what it's called. It's a $75 one. It's just the GPS, or not even GPS. It's just the ELD. It doesn't have any cellular service, no 3G connection. It does not have its own GPS transponder. It relies on Bluetoothing to a smartphone or a tablet that has service, cellular service, to get GPS location. So, if GPS connection is disconnected, or if it's unplugged from the truck, because it needs to be connected to the truck for the mileage, they have no idea where that truck is parked. They have no idea where that truck, any of their trucks are. If I hit an area where I have no cell phone signal, say I'm in the middle, say I got such and such provider that has no data when you drive through Kentucky or West Virginia or whatever. That's not a couple of minutes, that's several hours, and if you stop a day, and then when the service comes back on, it connects back to the Bluetooth connection, has the connection, or lets the device know that the phone is now, or smartphone or tablet is receiving cell phone. It does. You could be in your sleeper berth and it'll reconnect to the data network. Like say if my phone battery just died in the middle of the night while I'm sleeping. When I turn it back on, it's going to be like off. And say if I like, I don't know. But anyway, it'll think that you're driving. I walked into a truck stop and I just had that, I unlocked my phone and it just happened to be on that page, and I got the shadow over the screen saying, over my hour of service screen saying, please confirm you're not driving. All it did was walk inside a building and it thought I moved. The odometer didn't change on the tractor. It didn't move at all. It was thinking like it was going off the GPS on my phone, I guess. That's ridiculous. Anyway. So, So maybe if he reported it stolen, he just said maybe Goofy said he was driving it and he parked it somewhere and now it's gone, and lied, made a false report. Because if he said, I have a driver and he's not contacting me and he didn't bring the truck back like I told him to, I have a phone number. Now, maybe he made it, then maybe he, told them a digit off so they can't reach me. So they continue to look. Or they think I'm a suspect instead of a person of interest. Person of interest might just be a potential witness or someone with critical information. Anyway, I've not heard anything from the authorities. So I believe either, I don't know, if you want to say 50-50 chance, he's bluffing. He's probably driving around trying to see where I parked it. Well, if he's smart, all you have to do is go back through the logbooks. I don't know how far they go back for administrative, but for TransFlow. Hey, TransFlow, stick to scanning documents, and I guess maybe you're hurting for money because people can just take pictures of stuff and send it over the phone and not even use your fax at the or whatever you want to call it, your scanner at the truck stop. So maybe you're becoming obsolete, but I would stick with your scanning, bills to send to a company, and receipts, because ELD suck. Stick to what you know, and if you become obsolete, well, hey, at least you had a good run. You did something well for a long time instead of trying to get an ELD game. I don't know who designed your hardware. I don't know why you made it so cheap. You should at least have a tablet or a screen or something with it. But if you can't find a truck, it's his own darn fault, because any mega carrier can find a truck anytime as long as the ELD and stuff is still connected. And don't they at least have an idea at least when it was disconnected and have a starting point to start looking from. But I don't know. It's Goofy, piss poor businessman. Suspended CDL. I don't know when he's getting it back, but apparently he bought a tractor for himself. Or worked something out with the money man, I guess. Which is sitting. I can bet you it don't have DOT inspection on, and it's parked on a commercial property that is not a trucking property that says 30-minute customer parking only. Gee. He might be looking for 2 trucks when you think about it. He's illegally parked where that tractor that's not in service, I guess that thing might get towed. And he'd be looking for 2 trucks. One that got towed because he has illegally stored. It's not even parked, it's stored 30-minute customer parking. And I don't know. I guess he's must be driving all around the county trying to find this. I don't know how they're. I mean, it's funny. They knew I was in what city I parked in last night to sleep, but then they have no idea where the truck is today. So, like after I left, they had no idea. Everybody knows where I was last night in this Mickey Mouse group, apparently. So, I mean, there's not apparently, I don't know. I guess that's what you get when it's your ELD is connected to somebody else's cell phone. Relying on somebody else's cell phone connection, smartphone connection. Relying on their service and their, not you know, malfunctioning, we'll just say. So, I don't even know how many minutes I'm up to, but it has been long, so, I guess, it looks like 46 minutes or something, I can't see. I guess so, you just have to tune in tomorrow and see if I got an update or not. But, I mean, I'll put an update on what happens, because this is kind of interesting, so to speak, because it's kind of a unique situation. Um, I mean, the truck isn't abandoned, it's just parked, you know. I only went to the house to, like, get a shower, and then I was going to go back over to the truck and park it where he wants it parked and leave. And I guess I was going to hang on to the keys in the car to give it to him in person, not leaving it in the vehicle, because to leave it in the vehicle and then the door would be unlocked because you need the key to lock the door. But and there's no other way to do it, because guess what? The tractor's Mickey Mouse too, so the only way to lock the doors is with the key from the outside. Go figure. Anyway, it's not even designed that way. But hurry, I'm getting tired. It's time to get out of here. So let's wrap this up, and then I can drive home. Wake up to see what tomorrow brings me. And gonna sign off for now. And as always, drivers, stop driving dirty.